It's 51 in Tampa, 57 in St. Petersburg and Clearwater at 6:06. Now you're up to date. I'm Ken Stevens.
And I'm Sharon Taylor. News Talk Radio 620 WSUN.
News Talk Radio 620 WSUN. Finally, entertaining AM radio. Not the same old talk. It's time for Lassiter. You can call in from Pinellas at 576-WSUN. Hillsborough 221-WSUN. Or toll free 1-800-356-WSUN. The opinions expressed are not necessarily those of the staff, management, or advertisers of News Talk Radio 620 WSUN.
Do you ever hear of some guy on the radio?
Sure. It's a talk show. You know, people phone in while he's on the air and make a beef.
Oh, what about?
Well, anything, Joe. Whatever happens to bug you, that's what you talk about. Sometimes he agrees with the caller. Other times he sets them straight. Surprised you never listen, Joe. 2 or 3 other talk shows around, but for my money, he's the best.
Why, does he get results?
Well, no, he doesn't do anything except talk.
Well, then?
I guess it just gives you a chance to unload. You know how it is. You got a beef, you tell it to somebody, and you feel better.
6 minutes, make it 7 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock, Monday morning, February the 1st, 1993. Good morning, fun seekers. I'm probably not any happier about this than you are. I can't begin to imagine why I have been selected to do mornings at WSUN. This obviously the first day, the first real run. There will be problems, there will be glitches. Management, as per usual, has loaded me down with all kinds of tongue twisters to introduce various different elements to the program. Engineering is standing by, bated breath, hoping that it all works. It probably won't. But I really can't see any reason not to get right down to business. We'll go right to the phone. St. Petersburg, hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Man, let me tell you something right now. I come down here every year, and I've been coming down here for 24 years, and I, in my entire life, have never heard such an outrageous, outlandish person on a show.
Well, thank you.
You should be reported to the Chamber of Commerce or the FCC. I am going to write letters to the superiors.
Oh, sir, that's not necessary. Sir, that's not necessary. I have already received accommodations, or commendations, rather, from Chamber of Commerce.
I spent $800 to get down here. Alice is listening, and she is not very appreciative of what you've been doing here.
Who's not very appreciative?
Outrage.
Who's not very appreciative?
She's very upset.
Who's upset, sir?
She is very upset.
Who is upset?
My wife is very upset, and so am I.
Well, why didn't she call?
I don't like this at all. You've got no business talking about us this way. We go to the vegetable markets almost every other day.
I'll bet you do.
I never squeeze fruit. I've spent a lot of
How about
money.
vegetables, though?
I've spent a lot of money down here. You have no right speaking of this in this matter. I had my car service here. I've had my car serviced here twice since I've been here.
I know, sir, and every time you come down here, about 40 of us have to have our cars serviced.
You've got no business talking about us in this manner. We are supporting you people. Don't you understand? If we quit coming down here, you'll be out of a job, sir. And
Right.
I will report you, and I've heard about you before in the trailer parks. What's so funny about that, buddy?
You mean my fame has spread to the trailer parks?
What is so funny about living in a trailer park?
Nothing, sir.
I'm living in an Airstream right now, and I don't think it's very funny about the way.
Wait a second. You come down here from where? Where was it, Iowa?
I've come all the way down here.
From Iowa?
Come all the way down
Dragging
here.
a trailer? Dragging a trailer? You're not even staying in a motel. And you think you're supporting me?
I am supporting you and your service. You've got no business.
Sir, there aren't any.
About us like
Sir, there aren't any Airstream factories in Tampa Bay.
I fought for you, and I come back to this country, and what do I have to listen to? Some young hippie such as yourself.
Well, sir, I can well understand why you would think that a 41-year-old man was a young hippie, but that's neither here nor there.
I bet you've got a convertible and a surfboard hanging out the back. I bet you do.
No, sir, it's a Woody with a surfboard hanging out the back.
Too.
On drugs?
Are you on drugs, sir? I bet you use marijuana and all this kind of stuff. I bet you live a very loose lifestyle.
What kind of a lifestyle?
A very loose lifestyle.
Very loose.
I'm listening to you every night, and you've got to remember this, that we might stay here.
Oh, my God! might stay here?
I might report you. I'm going to report you to the
Trailer Park Association.
I'm going to write management a letter, and you won't like it. You'll be very afraid.
Sir, my name is Lassiter. That's Lassiter, care of the Lassiter Broadcasting Company.
You're in trouble now.
No, sir, I own the station.
You're in trouble now.
No, I own the place. My mother bought it.
And I've heard about the way you talk about our president, and I think it's a disgrace.
Why don't you write him a letter?
I've written him many letters.
Hasn't done you damn bit of good, has it?
I don't like the way you talked about Jim and Tammy Faye Baker. Me and my wife stayed at the resort for 2 weeks, and we had a lovely and various enjoyment time.
Would you park your Airstream there, or just stay in a hotel room there?
We stayed in a hotel room
Figures.
there. And we're going to go back, and I will help support his ministry.
Great.
You have done a disservice.
Would you leave tonight?
God, I have never heard anyone lambaste the ministers and the nation such as this in my entire life, sir.
Well, you're lucky you've heard somebody do it now.
I'm going to write a letter to the manager. I'm going to write a letter
That's
to
Mrs. Lassiter, Lassiter. That's the manager's name, Mrs. Lassiter.
You're in the phone book.
That's right, it's in the phone book.
Now you're making me scream, and you're making me scream and holler.
That's one of the things I do best.
Sir, why do you carry on in this manner? This is a very, very outlandish and monstrous tactic you're using.
You got it.
This is not right. Why don't you help the old people? Why don't you help us?
Sir, I'd like to help you out. Which way did you come in?
Sir, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to write you a letter. And you will receive this letter. And you won't like it. I'm going to write more than one letter. I'm going to write the station. I'm going to write the Chamber of Commerce. I, too, will write the Chamber of Commerce, and the Chamber of Commerce will be flooded with letters.
Will you put a lot of kisses up the bottom?
I bet you have a surfboard, don't you? I bet you wear short cut-off jeans and sandals and beads and probably wear sunglasses all the time. And I bet you haven't shaved in 3 months.
It's closer to 3 years, sir.
Last time you had a shave?
About 3 years ago.
Are you married or are you living in sin?
Little of each.
You continue to outrage us.
Well, thank you.
You continue to tell the whole world, the whole public here, that you're living in sin. This is monstrous. I give 10% of pay to the PTL club, and I will continue to write to PTL.
Oh, Jim's living in sin.
And I am going to
send me 10% too?
I am going to write a letter to the PTL club and tell them what you've been saying about them. And you may hear from the PTL club.
Sir, we've tried to get them on the show before. They won't come on.
You're in trouble now. You're in trouble now.
Well, sir, I guess I'll just have to wax up my board and go with the flow, you know?
I'm going to stay here. I'm going to call the police.
We're all in trouble now.
I'll call the police on you. I mean it. I'm serious.
Whoa there. You're going to call the police?
I'm threatening you now, sir. You've got me upset. I'll call the police. I swear I'll call the police. Do you want me to call the police on you? You think it's funny? I will call the police.
Do I think it's funny? Do I think it's funny? Are you kidding me?
Be afraid.
Are you pulling my leg?
Sir, I'll lock you up. I'll have you locked up, sir. You can't do this.
That's the greatest call I've ever had in my entire career.
You think that you're
probably the greatest call ever to talk radio.
You think by laughing that you're showing me that you're not afraid. Because you're all afraid. I know it.
Oh, God.
I've got
Sir,
5 letters to write, sir.
5 letters now. Oh, my goodness. You got a busy night ahead of you.
I'm going to start right now.
Okay.
Have a bad night, hippie.
April the 1st, 1987, Mr. Airstream. I just couldn't resist. I hope you don't mind too much. 15 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock, I've got a full board of calls. I haven't even given out the telephone numbers yet. I think I have made a correct decision in coming back here. You must excuse me now. I have to go and read one of these flip cards. The money they're paying me, they make me read flip cards. Okay. Today's weather, sunny. Yeah, high around 70 degrees. Let's see. They give the time twice here. 6:15, 15 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. Let's get a news. Oh, here's the tongue twister. You see, people in management, they type these things up on their little typewriters, and they sit there and they read them silently. It never dawns on them to pick the damn thing up and read it out loud. I mean, try this on for size. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, okay? Let's get a News Talk Radio 620 WSUN Traffic Patrol update. Here's downtown Bob Donnell.
Good morning, Bob. In Hillsborough County.
And now we'll check sports with our very own sports geek, a black morning for people who hate the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Bill Reed.
Thanks, Bob. For the Buffalo Bills, Super Bowl 27 is over, and that's probably a good thing.
Stay tuned for Neil Rogers, weekdays from 10 to 2 on News Talk Radio 620 WSUN.
Neil.
Yeah.
You okay, man?
I'm great.
Hey, man, I want to talk about...
It's like when you have a real bad stomach virus, and all of a sudden you wind up with screaming diarrhea. You always feel better when you get it out of your system.
He's unbelievable. The Neil Rogers Show, live, weekdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on News Talk Radio 620 WSUN.
It's the Mad Dog in the Morning, Lassiter, on News Talk Radio 620 WSUN.
You guys have messed me up already. I've known about this now for about 2 months. I've been planning on this. I wasn't going to take a call in the first hour. I didn't expect to get any calls in the first hour, but my God, I'm sitting here with a full board. People are getting up at a ridiculous hour in the morning to talk to me. What can I do? We'll throw out all the plans that we had, and we'll just go to the telephones. Clearwater, hi, Clear. You're on the air at WSUN.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lassiter.
Good afternoon. It's morning, sir. Morning.
Well, good morning, then.
I mean, look out your window. You see it's still dark out there?
That is correct.
In a little while, we'll have some sun for you.
You are a disgrace to humanity. Now, I don't know why you're...
Well, thank you very much. I'm delighted you noticed that. Wait a second. Wait a second. This voice has a familiar ring to it.
Well, it certainly should, Mr. Lassiter.
Jacob, is that you?
It certainly is.
Oh, my God. Jacob.
You are making me sick by the moment. Do you understand?
What do you mean? I just got on the air 23 minutes ago. Hell, actually, it's 18 minutes ago.
Well, I am already sick.
What's the problem, Jacob?
Well, the sound of your liberal voice is making me sick to my stomach. Do you understand me?
The sound. I haven't said anything liberal. I mean, basically, I introduced the traffic and the weather. Play the Airstream tape. I haven't said anything liberal at all.
Well, it doesn't matter. You still make me sick to my stomach.
Well, why is that?
Why is that?
Yeah.
Well, number one, your nemesis, what's his name, Neil, I believe?
Neil, he's not my nemesis, sir. He's my mentor.
Okay, whatever. Neil is making me sick to my stomach because he is a homosexual.
Yes, he is gay.
And are you still married, Bob?
Am I still married? Yes, I'm still married, Jacob.
Or
are you still fooling around with Irma?
Excuse me?
Are you still fooling around with Irma?
I'm not fooling around. I am married. My young and lovely bride, sir.
Did you marry Irma?
I most certainly did.
You had to, huh?
No.
She's in a motherly way again?
Okay, now, your boyfriend, Neil, is that correct?
Sir, no, he is not my boyfriend. He's my mentor. I'm a happily married man.
Oh.
It seems kind of bum you out.
No, not really.
Okay.
So anyway, I don't call any of these radio stations. They make me sick. You make me sick, and I can't believe you're on here. Neil Rogers is a disgrace to humanity, but you make Neil Rogers look like Jesus, okay?
Well, his hair is a little bit longer than mine, and he does tend to wear those sandals. Jacob?
Sandals?
Jacob, would you check in with us from time to time and let us know how things are going with you and Irma?
Sure.
I mean, is she still good in the sack?
Mr. Lassiter.
Yes, Jacob.
Must you revert to your old tactics?
That's what they brought me for, Jacob, to revert to my old tactics. 6:25 the time. Oops, how does that work there? Let's do that. Okay, there we go. 6:25 the time. Which card do I read now? I got so damn many cards in front of me. Let's see. This one is for 25. Okay, well, let's get a News Talk Radio 620 WSUN Traffic Patrol update with Bob Donnell.
Bob Donnell, 620 WSUN Traffic Patrol.
6:26 and a half. Back to the. I guess I should give out the telephone numbers or something to that effect. They're on one of these cards here. Here we go. Pinellas 576 WSUN. Hillsborough 221 WSUN. Other areas, whatever the hell that means, toll free 1-800-356. Guess what? WSUN. Off it is to Walt. Hello there, Walt. Shaw on the air. WSUN. Hello, Walt.
Oh, good morning, Bob.
Good.
Lassiter.
Well, so far it's been, kind of an okay morning.
Bob?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you get me, Bob Collingswood Lassiter?
Did I get you?
Did you hear me?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm responding.
Hey, listen, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for you, and I still have that picture of you from the St. Pete Times, November 26, 1988. Pinned up on the wall.
Just kind of made a little altar out of it, huh?
Oh, no, listen, we love you.
Candles?
And where the heck in the world did your first caller come from? What is he drinking or smoking?
I believe he came from Iowa, is that correct?
Yeah, I know. And then this stupid guy
Iowa.
Jacob got on.
What?
This stupid guy Jacob.
Yeah, what about Jacob?
Hey, I thought he was gone with the wind.
Gone with the wind?
Yes, when you left to go
Maybe the Ten Commandments.
I thought he went with the wind.
Second coming. I'm not sure about gone with the wind.
Bob,
yeah.
Welcome back to the area.
Oh, well.
And I'm serious, God almighty, I'm going to listen to you 4 hours every day.
Okay.
I mean, these people love that fat man that's going to be just amazing.
6:28 the time. I've got another card here with 28. Let's see what this one says. It's still pretty much the same thing, I suppose. Weather-wise, sunny, a little bit breezy, high near 70 degrees. I've already told you it's 6:28 once. I won't tell you again. News Talk Radio, 620 WSUN. 20, no, it's not 20. Make it 6:37. Back to the phones we will go. By the way, first of all, I'm incredibly nervous. I didn't sleep at all last night, and, normally I would be nervous, but I haven't done this for like a year and a half. And on top of that, I've never done morning drive. Oh, God, I think we're both going to really suffer for this one. But I had promised, I had sworn out at the Clearwater Mall about a week and a half ago that I would level with you and tell you why I left WFLA and why I did not return to WFLA. And a lot of people said, oh, God, you're not going to do that at 6 o'clock in the morning, are you? Not going to make us get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. By the way, I'm going to give numbers. Oh, it's going to be great. You'll just love it. We'll do that in the 7 o'clock hour, and we'll just kind of, as I figure out what all these buttons mean and where all these little cards are that I have to read from time to time. Me, the magnificent Lassiter, making me read cards. Unreal. We'll just play around with the telephone lines. There is but one line open for the moment. It is, I think, in Hillsborough County, 221 WSUN, 221 WSUN. Rick in Tampa. Hi there, Rick. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob.
Rick.
Long time no hear.
Rick, would you like to play Inside Radio with me?
What's that?
Would you like to play Inside Radio for just 5 seconds with me? Sure. The engineering department has made a request. I am to ask you if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Great. Now we can get down to business.
Yeah, you might remember me. I invited you to my wedding just before you left.
Did I go?
No.
Oh, why? What
I was the guy that was the overly religious cab driver who was on the NutraSuite.
Oh, yeah. You used to call from the airport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I remember now. I'd forgotten, though, that you had invited me to your wedding.
Yeah. I'm now a born-again agnostic.
Born-again agnostic. Oh, my God. Just swing back and forth, huh, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can dig it.
My eyes were closed and I saw the dark.
Well, like, you still driving the cab?
No, I'm a dispatcher.
Oh, really moving up in the world.
Kind
of like me talking on the radio.
Yeah.
And you're doing morning drive too, huh?
Well, I do the vampire shift.
Yeah. Well, I can dig it, It's just a way of life.
Yeah.
I don't know why these people are playing this cruel these people being management here are playing this incredibly cruel joke on the people of Tampa Bay. I cannot begin to imagine waking up to Lassiter. It just is not a good way to start the day.
I missed our religious debates we used to have.
Well, maybe...
There's nobody on the air like that,
There's hardly anybody on the air here at all. Rick, we'll be getting into that a little bit later on, probably.
The problem is, though, I'm on your side now.
You're on my side. Well, hey, don't be so sure, man. Maybe I changed, too. You know?
I was wondering about that. That'd be kind of a shocker.
Well.
Bob Lassiter come back born-again Christian or something?
Yeah, you'll just kind of have to stick around and find out,
Yeah, really.
Okay, thanks, Rick. I appreciate it. Off it is to Mark in Newport Richie. Hi there.
How you doing, Bob?
Oh, not too bad. Mark, yourself?
Pretty good.
What's happening?
Remember you from a long time ago at PLP.
Well, that's the only way you could remember me is from a long time ago. I've been gone a long time, man.
Yeah, what happened on that LS?
What happened at LS?
Yeah.
Well, funny you should ask. I can't really explain it, but 1 second. Let me slap this tape in here. Don't go away. Stay right where you are. There we go. I'm going to. Which button is it? Okay, it's there. This should explain everything. Okay. This should explain everything that happened at WLS. You probably want to hang up and listen to it.
Okay.
Okay?
Bye.
This is what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really prefer what I would call commercial jazz, more melodic jazz. And even with more of a Latin rhythm to it. I'm a sucker for Latin jazz. Well, what the hell? Let's go back to the telephones, okay? To the north side, to the south side, to a car phone, to a hell of a lot of pointless people. You're on here, WLS. You're on here, WLS.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Bob?
Yeah. Yes.
5 and 7?
Yeah.
What is that, like 9?
No, sir. Code 5 and 7. If you were adding them up, that would be 12. Oh, my God. Got a code 10 there for sure. 591-890-591-8900. You're on here, WLS. You're on here, WLS. Was there anything else that you wanted? Aren't you glad that I'm here to help you? When you get a deep, manly voice and you can get your own talk show, then you can ask the questions. You're really a neat guy. I'm known as the magnificent Lassiter. I use this amount of money to sit here and tie 13-year-old little snot-nosed kids into not subhuman snot-nosed kid. Let me repeat that. Snot-nosed subhuman pig. Oh, pity-poo. Oh, pity-poo. You're wrong, lady. I do love a well-trained audience. You're on the air, WLS. Get off my phone, you jerk!
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thine is the kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. One nation, under God, liberty, justice for all.
God, I love Saturday nights. They love you, Chicago. Should kind of explain what happened in Chicago. 6:44 the time. Sunny today. A little bit breezy, high around 70 degrees. Oh, yeah, we'll have to explain that just to say frog thing, but we will. Let's get a news, let's get a News Talk Radio 620. Oh, come on, man, it's my first morning. You know, I hardly know where the damn bathroom is. You want me to get all the formatics down, too? News Talk Radio 620 WSUN Traffic Patrol update. Here's Bob Donnell.
WSUN Traffic Patrol.
And now we'll check sports. Here's the geek himself, Bill Reed.
Thank you very much, Bob. Troy Aikman.
Nobody likes sports.
Yeah, they do.
No,
sure
they don't.
Yeah, they do. It's great. People got to know who won the game. Speaking of games, Troy Aikman had 4 touchdown passes, 2 of them to Michael Irvin. Emmett Smith had 108 yards rushing, and Ken Norton Jr. had several big defensive plays as the Dallas Cowboys totally dominated the Buffalo Bills, 52-17 in Super Bowl 27.
It's the Mad Dog in the Morning, Lassiter, on News Talk Radio 620 WSUN.
Rise and shine, fun seekers. Morning men are supposed to say things like that. My God, how things have changed in this market. My God, I've just been informed that the people from Channel 10 are coming over here. And if you'll remember, the last time I was here, obviously there's been a major change in management at that facility. The last time I was here, I had some problems with Cheryl Brown, and I was actually banned from the Bill Murphy in the morning show. Judy in Tampa. Hi, Judy. You're on the air at WSUN. Hello, Judy. Judy? Yes? No? Such is life. You win some, you'd lose some, you know. What can I say? This time, Captain Jack. Oh, my God. This is unbelievable. All these people coming out of the woodwork. Captain Jack. Hi, you're on the air at WSUN.
Well, we're all still here, Bob. My God, we're all still here. Just waiting for you to come back. I hadn't had a damn bit of sleep since I found out you were coming back.
Oh, Captain, you're not serious, man.
I'm serious as I can be. I tell you, the only ones that I haven't heard around lately is Rocky. I hadn't heard from him, and then Tom from Lutz, you know, he called you a yellow-belly swine that, you know, went to Canada to avoid the draft. But the rest of us are all here. I feel like the damn Buffalo Bills, by God, when I found out you were coming back.
You know, Captain, when I was coming home from that appearance out at the Clearwater Mall a week and a half ago, I got in my car. It's like about 8 o'clock at night. I'd gone out and had some dinner. I'm driving home. I turn on the radio, and I'm punching around. I punch up WFLA, and there, I swear to you, Tom from Lutz is the caller, and Paul G. Golly Whiz Gonzalez is the host. And, it was just like nothing has ever changed. Nothing has changed at that station.
Well, things haven't changed around here. We got rid of that damn Cheryl Brown, you know. That's a little slob. She's gone, so that's probably
Whoa, Captain. Whoa there, Captain.
What?
She was a nice lady.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was. The only thing is Cheryl was a little thick. She never understood that I was defending her. She thought that I was ripping her.
Oh, you never defended Harley.
Hell, I didn't.
Nobody that I'm aware of.
Oh, come on. Those promos that they were running back then with her and John Wilson, where she had to sit there on camera and take her little fingers and kind of mesh them together and say, oh, and his voice and my voice, they just go together so nice.
You didn't see what she was doing with her fingers while she had them under the desk. That's the problem. We got rid of her.
Hey, look, Captain, you know, we all do what we have to do.
Yeah, well, you'll be hearing from all of us. Bill from over there, even Southside Johnny's here. We're all still here. Barbara, TJ.
Southside Johnny, are you serious? Is Southside Johnny still around?
Oh yeah, he's still here. We're all still here.
Strangely enough, he never called me in Chicago.
No, because he's still here in he's over in his condo, you know.
Yeah, but he always told us that he went back to Chicago frequently, you know, to take care of his business property.
How's your car?
Sophie died last week.
Lincoln. Oh, did?
Yes, actually, she did last Wednesday, I guess it was.
Yeah. Well, how's that Lincoln with the with those old, maroon-colored leather seats and all?
Well, the dead cowskin seats, I still have that car. It only has 30,000 miles on it. It's 4.5 years old, and I still have it. I love that car. Besides, Muffin will only get a new one.
This is quite shocking that you're back here. I hadn't hardly had any rest at all when I found out about it, and I didn't get any sleep last night, you know, and just waiting for you to come on at 6 o'clock. This is the damnest thing that's ever happened to me. I'm going to have to go out and put some bait out this morning.
These people love that fat man that's going to be just amazing.
Are you fat?
Not anymore, Captain, not anymore. 6:55 the time, 5 minutes before the hour, 7 o'clock, sunny, a little bit breezy, high around 70 degrees today. Temperatures currently, somewhere in the mid-50s. That's close enough, you know what I mean? Let's get a News Talk Radio 620 WSUN Traffic Patrol update. Here's
Opie-dopey.
Back to the telephones, this time Pinellas Park. Hi there, Pinellas. You're on the air at WSUN.
Hey, Bob. Good morning.
Hey, morning, Colin.
Welcome back. I'm about a
probably a 15 to 20 time caller when you were formerly on FLA.
Oh, my God, a chronic caller!
And I even called you a couple times on Plop 57, man.
Oh, that far back.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Go way back. We moved here from Houston in '86, and you were the first voice I heard as we were driving into the area here.
Oh, man, I'm really
Bob,
sorry about that.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Oh,
politically, you and I are probably are definitely worlds apart on a lot of things. However, I have to say that you, personally, you're the most respected talk host that has ever been in this market.
It's probably because I'm the only one that's ever been in this market.
Well, you got that might be true. I mean,
come on, let's go down the line here. I mean,
Jay Marvin was a very poor copycat of you.
Well, so I heard.
Yeah, well, he was, and he had a lot of people that tried to pull the same line would call him up, and I mean, he just fell apart. He couldn't hold a candle to your shtick.
Well, 8 or 9 years in Milwaukee, and he'll learn how to do it.
Oh yeah. Anyway, Bob, welcome back. It's great to hear you, and you gotta definitely have a lot of faithful listeners from 6 to 10.
Well, I certainly do hope so.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Take care.
I appreciate it.
Welcome back to the area.
I mean, these people love that fat man. That's going to be just amazing.
6:57 and 1/2 works out to about 2.5 minutes before the hour of 7 o'clock. At some point in here, I know that I have to kind of stop and go to the news, but I'm not really sure where or when. Aaron? Aaron's not listening to me. Aaron is my board operator. Ah, there you go, Aaron. What time am I out here? Do I have music or?
You got till 59.
Till 59?
Yeah.
Oh, great. A whole minute.
I can bust it early if you want.
No, that's okay. It's all right. Let me just briefly tell you that coming up at 7 o'clock, I will tell the story as to why I left. I will give numbers. I will give dates. I will tell names. It will be exciting. It will be interesting. And our friends over at Fa La La should be doing that thing with bricks. Because I'm going to tell it all, man. I am going to tell also why I didn't go back. Don't venture too far, okay? News Talk Radio 620 WSUN Lassiter.
Taylor, News Talk Radio 620 WSUN.
What the hell are you guys nervous about? You've been doing this before. I know where the buttons are.
First time.
News Talk Radio 620 WSUN. Finally, entertaining AM radio. Not the same old talk. It's time for Lassiter. You can call in from Pinellas at 576-WSUN, Hillsborough 221-WSUN, or toll free 1-800-356-WSUN. The opinions expressed are not necessarily those of the staff, management, or advertisers of News Talk Radio 620 WSUN.
Opie dopey.
7 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock Monday morning, February the 1st, 1993. Still trembling and shaking. 1 hour down, 3 yet to go. First of all, I cannot begin to tell you how pleased I am to be back here. I didn't think I'd ever say that. When I left this town, when I did my last show 3.5 years ago, I conceded and admitted that I did not like living in Tampa Bay. And I didn't. And then I moved to Chicago, and I loved living there. Problem is, I loved working in Tampa Bay. I hated working in Chicago, but the commute was just more than we could possibly deal with. See, 7.5 years ago, I rolled into this town for the first time. I came here, I was absolutely broke. I'd just been divorced. I was about to turn 40. I was depressed. I was despondent. I didn't want to be here. I was working part-time in Miami at WINZ. I was the heir apparent to Neil Rogers. See, I used to be Neil's Randy Rhoads way back then. He kind of took me under his wing and got me jobs and